Wong, white, high off life. Yeah, here we go. Got a banger for you right now. This is a story of a man named Marcus Aurelius who was born a slave and became emperor of Rome. He wrote a book called Meditations, Stoic philosophy for generations to come. Yeah. I love this book, Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. Anybody trying to achieve something, trying to look inward, recognizing that their mind controls their body, and if they could get better control of this, they'll have better control of this, which will give them better results in this. His book Meditations, it starts with dedications to people in his life and what he's learned from them. Very inspirational in itself. But the very first aphorism he writes, what he starts the book with after this, an aphorism just being a brief principle, a short statement of truth or opinion, usually associated with philosophical sayings, not associated with tweets typically. Even though technically, all right, here we go. Start every morning saying to yourself, you're gonna run into the arrogant. You're gonna run into those that are impatient, mean-hearted people, people who are disrespectful. Know that they act this way because of their ignorance of the nature of good and evil. But I have seen what is good, and it is beautiful, and I have seen what is evil, and that is ugly. They who act wrong are just like me. They share in the same flesh and blood as I do. They share in the same portion of intelligence that I do. And they are children of the Most High, just like myself. I can't be hurt by any of them, for no one can fix on me what is ugly, nor can I hate my kinsman, for we were created to cooperate with one another, like feet, like hands, like eyelids, like the upper and lower rows of teeth in our mouth. So to act contrary to nature is to be upset with them. And to do so means that we in ourselves will create agitation and our own suffering in our own lives. And to do so, we will be turned away from the Most High. It's a lot. Expectations are the source of all suffering. Let's start there. Let's examine this, okay? We're going to break this down. So what he's saying in the beginning, just recognize, if you go about in your day thinking, oh my God, I don't want anything bad to happen. I don't want anything bad to happen. I don't want anything bad to happen. When that little first bad thing happens, it's gonna be scary and painful, because you already too, you're tripping on it because you're expecting that it's not gonna happen, right? So let's just get that out of the way. Those people are out there, that's going to happen. Secondly, what we can do so that we don't freak out when we run into these people is we recognize that, hey, what they do and how they act, they're actually hurting themselves. And they actually don't know what is good, and they don't know what is evil. If you're a parent, you have children, and you see your children doing something wrong, I hope you're not, are you just super angry with them, so upset with them, because what, they know what is good and evil? They know right and wrong right now? No. You help them, you teach them, you bear with them. Some people may occupy a physical body that looks like they're 45. But here, their choices, they're 12. So bear with these people. Don't be upset at them. Know that they hurt themselves when they do that. Here's another thing. Know that they too are just like you. You've done some stupid stuff in your life. I don't care who you are. It doesn't matter who you are. The Dalai Lama could be watching this right now. You've done some things that you aren't proud of. So when other people are doing some stuff that maybe you want to get angry at them for, just know that they're going through something. Have some understanding. It's not on you, and don't blame them. If you can teach them, teach them. If not, bear with them. Next, what? Because they act a certain way, do you think you want to act that way now too? So when you see somebody who's very impatient, when you see somebody who's mean-hearted, when you see an arrogant person, do you get jealous? It doesn't matter how they act, right? You're not going to do that. At least that's what Marcus Aurelius is saying. He goes on, we are made for cooperation. We are made here to benefit one another. I know we have in our minds that this is a dog-eat-dog world. I know we think that there's competition around every corner and somebody's trying to steal something from us. These are old patterns of thinking that we need to eliminate if we want a world in which grandchildren of ours will be able to enjoy. An eye for an eye leaves everybody blind. So you're not going to act that way. Don't worry about how they're acting. You've seen what's good. Act that way. You know it's beautiful. We've all seen the ugly. Don't participate in that. He goes on further to say, you can't be mad at any of them, right? Just like we said with that child. Some people mentally and spiritually are children still. Don't be mad at them. Lastly, to act contrary to nature, the nature of life being cooperation, to act contrary to this, he uses the word vexed. And he says to be turned away. Vexed meaning we create agitation and suffering within ourselves. Turned away, I believe he means from the Most High, the Creator. Think about this. Come back to this over and over and over again. Aphorisms, philosophy, words of empowerment, we need to listen to over and over and over again. We need to replace the thoughts of limitation, the thoughts that create uncomfortable situations in our lives and in the lives of others. You got 50 to 60,000 thoughts every single day. 95% of them are from the day before. So let's start listening to more words of encouragement. Comment down below on whatever it is you think about this. Let me know. Like, subscribe, check me out on Instagram. We got that water podcast also. It's amazing, where conversation flows and illusions crash. Thank you, people. Recognize every sunrise, you're gonna run into these people, okay? Every sunrise is gonna happen, right? And remember, why aren't we saying morning? Marcus Aurelius said morning. But we wanna say sunrise. Watch these other videos, check out why. Be loved, everybody. Be loved.